One sec here. All right, so today I'm going to actually try and do one of the therapeutic art techniques. I'm not a therapist. This is just stuff I am trying to see if it is helpful. So I have a little deck of cards, and I think we'll start with this kind of easy one. And this one, and I'll get into the discussion questions about this, and I'll type this in so that people that are arriving later know what the heck it is that I'm doing. We're gonna have you draw, paint, whatever medium that you prefer to work in, a bouquet of flowers. Okay, so do the best you can with that. It could be completely representational or it can be completely abstract. Mine will probably be a mixture of the two, maybe more impressionistic. So I'm typing that in here now, and then I'll get going. Okay, so there we go. All right. I have some random small tubes of paint over here that I'm actually kind of trying to use up. And I think what I'm going to do is put this lovely mint green background on here. And I'm going to be going back and forth in between stuffs. So all right, so here we go. So I'm just going to put some, oh, let me tilt this so you can see my canvas. I'm sorry. There you go. That's my canvas. So I am just going to actually put this directly onto the canvas. I'm just going to squeeze out the rest of this small bottle. I'm not really liking the this particular brand of paint, but it works all right for the under layers, I guess. This is the Montmartre. It's okay, but I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a little picky with this stuff. So, all right, I think I'm just going to spread this guy with my handy dandy silicone spatula. And do that. And I may not fully cover the background with this. I might put something else in it. But this is a nice light background, so I can hopefully get some good contrast on here. Wendy said she may come up and paint, so we'll see. So I've got her easel set up over here if she feels like it. And if she doesn't, this might end up being a little shorter or a little longer or a little less of me chatting. And as I actually get into painting the flowers, I'll talk about the things that you're supposed to be, thinking about to reflect on after you've done said flowers. Okay. Actually, this might be enough paint to cover my guy here. This is a 16 by 20 canvas, so it's kind of large. I'm out of the smaller canvases, but I've got the smaller canvas board, so I've got a 9 by 12 canvas board kind of sitting off to the side here in case I need it, which I usually do. And I've got a couple other partially done canvases up here also, which I may or may not finish today. I went back to work today after being off for bereavement leave for Grandpa. So, it was a pretty slow day, which made it easier to do my thing. So there was that. But it was still kind of weird to be at work. And I would have rather been at home painting. But that's what I have here. So looks like we got one viewer. So again, I know it's in there, but we are doing a bouquet of flowers today. You're doing it on your own with your own style. You're watching me and chatting with me in the chat about whatever you want to. my hands aren't dirty, I can type back. If they're dirty, I can't. So I'm just trying to cover the canvas with this cool little mint color. And I think I'll put something else in there for interest, of course. So that's not very interesting to have the whole thing solid. And there's enough paint on here for me to put some there. So I think okay. So I got enough of that off of there. So what other color is going to be interesting here, and that I have a tulip that kind of sitting over here is really what I'm looking at. And I think I'm going to want to use some yellow on the flowers. So I'm thinking maybe if I do some brown in here and make that sort of look like what the bouquet of flowers would be coming out of. But I'm going to keep it still kind of abstract. I'm going to probably take a palette knife to this. It's going to probably be what most of this is, as far as any of that is. I don't want to make it too heavy as far as weight goes. But some of this is, I'll put some up here. A little bit down there. There we go. All right. So then, you know what? I might actually take and use this right now. So I'm going to use, this is a silicone makeup brush actually. I put it on eyeshadow and stuff. And I'm going to kind of draw up what my bouquet of flowers I feel like would be coming out of. And I don't mind if I'm mixing in some of this mint green in the background for my particular aesthetic. If you like to do, again, representational, because that suits what you're feeling today, go for it. I've kind of had a little bit of a rough day. Kiddo had a rough kind of weekend, which is why she's not feeling, normally she gets a little more normalized after we hit on Tuesday, but she doesn't seem to be quite there yet. So her friend Rayanne is on her way over, so she may end up painting with us here. So there. I've got kind of a big bursty background here now for my painting. Oh, I heard her. She said she's coming up. Hey, Edwin. Wendy says she's coming up. I just heard her. Her computer's in the basement, so. I left you an easel and some paints, and you can use these as palettes because I'm trying to use those up.
This is moving. This is using my space.
Okay. You want me to back it out of your way since you're not going to use anything off of there?
No.
Okay.
Yes. What to say?
All right. Let me move my art card around on my other side. Is that Rayanne? I thought you were on your way over. We got Edwin and Rayanne.
Yeah.
It says we got 4 viewers.
I unfriended your mom. I
Yes.
unfriended your mom.
Unfriend Rayanne's mom.
So try to add me in your actual account. Talk to me in Alex's actual account.
Yeah. Hey, hey. Oh, we're up to 5. So
use that to talk to you with because I'm not going to hate your mom.
Okay, not till later. Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. So now I'm gonna put in.
Guys, don't take this offensive if you do hear this. Sarah, her mom's really bad.
Yeah. So Wendy's just having a little bit of a stress around that. So I'm gonna put some.
Anger.
True.
Like.
I'm gonna put in some sap green, so it kind of looks like some of the stems of the flowers. And I'm gonna not gonna put those.
Why is this here
down? That is for you.
I don't like it sideways. I just straight.
And you can put your paint into those.
Why?
Because I'm trying to use those up. I did tell you.
Like
that.
this thing. Better.
That one's fine. Your paint is too wet to use into there, and that won't work very well. So this I'm gonna put in here.
We have no room for Rayanne. It's like
She said she's not coming till later. She said that. She'll be fine.
What time?
Wendy wants to know what time, Rayanne. Rayanne says she has food for you. I also ordered
Really?
food, so
What
we're gonna
food?
have extra food.
I actually am hungry right now.
A Caesar wrap,
Now that I think of it.
and we have other food in the fridge.
Yeah, this
All
fridge
right.
smells bad. Just saying.
Okay, so now I got that, and here is where I think I will take my palette knife at 7 something. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna take the palette knife, and if you're just joining us, if you want to join along, we're doing a bouquet of flowers, and I'm not telling you why you're doing a bouquet of flowers. Just make a bouquet of flowers.
Yeah, no, you can draw it too. Just
You
tell
can
them
draw it, you can paint it, you can sculpt it,
Do
you
whatever.
can doodle it on your tablet. I don't care. Whatever you want.
You can show us.
I'll tell you why later.
Show us in
In the Facebook group.
Facebook.
We have a Facebook group.
Well, then send a link
Same
in it.
name as the channel. It's real easy to find.
Just send a link to it.
I'm painting, so I can't really do that.
Painting that.
Yes. So same name as the channel. We've got a Facebook group, so you can share anything that you're doing along with us on there. We're just trying out these different techniques. And yes, Wendy, yours can be scary or creepy flowers if you wish. That's perfectly fine.
What kind of flowers are you drawing?
I am so far just on the background and the stems. So
Wait for the background to dry first.
no, because I do wet into
Background.
wet. So this is my background, and this. And if I'm using this here palette knife and I don't push down too hard, that's another kind of a key thing. Then it won't kind of sink into the paint too much. These are my colors. Your colors are on your left too. So I've got some red here.
22.
Yeah, we're down to 2. We were up to 5. You know, it'll fluctuate. It's fine. So I just
Yeah,
gotta
that's late
decide.
when the video ends too, so we'll see it as well.
Yeah. Just gotta decide where I want these red flowers to be. And we might do 2 different exercises today. So I might pull out another card to do something else. You want some red? I'll dig you some out of the art card. One moment. Let me finish up my red here.
Where's the paintbrush that I need?
What paintbrush would you like? Oh, you know what? I've got
Big one.
You want a bigger one?
Background.
Here's a big one for your background.
Thank you.
And here is some metallic red.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't get paid my food. That'll be bad food.
All right. So I've
Okay.
got those in there. So now I'm going to paint the palette knife and turn those into something.
What she said. And he.
Okay, for you, Wendy, question mark. I'll be there at 7 something. Wendy, let's do Discord and stuff. And Evelyn said hi to Rayanne.
Yeah.
I'm not
What's
gonna
your
read every-
Discord name? What's your Discord name though? It doesn't matter anyways.
Dropped it. Oopsie doopsie. That just means I'm
It
gonna have
has to have a number because Discord gives you a number to find the person.
They do.
And randomly. You have to
We
put
have
an
Discord,
asterisk.
but we're not on there very much.
You have to actually say how it's spelled. Say
Yes.
exactly how it's spelled so I can actually.
It's fine.
works.
You can send a link in the chat. It's perfectly fine.
No, you can't send a link to their profile. You have to type it in.
Okay. But you can send it to
Yeah.
you in chat.
Okay. Whatever.
Okay.
I'm cranky right now. I'm angry at her mom.
I know.
And my dad.
All right.
And my grandparents. I don't know.
You can paint, Rayanne, if you get here before we're done streaming. That's the idea.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
It's fine, kiddo.
No, I can't say anything about her mom and what's happening.
So, Rayanne has a birthday tomorrow. She will be 18.
You don't say her age on the internet, Mom.
Mhm.
It's your mistake.
It's only if you're under 18 that you don't
Okay.
need to worry about it.
Oh, I never knew that. So,
Yeah, so it
I just
doesn't-
randomly did that by accident because I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay.
Um,
So I'm adding in some blue flowers. I have no idea what type of flowers these are, nor do I
Little
care.
flowers. Are you trying to be British there? Yeah.
Mm,
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's basically what
Mhm.
What say? Do they dry out in here as well?
Be fine. We'll just use up all the paint. Use all the paint.
Use all your fingers with
Wendy's using a little 50-cent bottle of paint, so we can use those up. It doesn't really matter.
50 cents. That's not a lot.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
And I'm going to use some burnt sienna because it kind of looks like a pretty orangey color. And I'll put those in the
So
very,
hungry.
we have food coming. When you hear the
What are
doorbell
they-
ring, that will
what are
be
they
more food.
selling? What's she ordering?
It's just Edwin. And Rayanne is bringing you food. And I
Alright.
ordered food because I didn't know that she was bringing
food.
food. So it's okay.
I guess we're getting 2 meals and we're saving the other. Actually, if we don't get hungry and have a meal.
Exactly.
Mistakes, but hey, you
Okay.
save money, right? It's for you.
Mhm. What kind of flowers are you going to paint, kiddo?
And it's a mystery.
It's a mystery. Edwin, are you doing some flowers? Or are you just watching?
Probably is one.
All right. So now I think the flowers need a neat yellow center, right? Which is pretty cool.
Right now, I'm still doing the background of blood.
Background of blood.
It needs to be darker, like the actual color of blood. It looks like paint, which it is paint.
That's
What's paint made out of? Other than dye and other
That
stuff.
sounds like a very good idea for you to look up online.
Yes, I will do that after this
It's a
video
very
or stream
sciencey-
is done.
It's a very sciencey endeavor.
I'm sure it's not editable. It would kill you.
You should not eat paint.
Yeah, that would kill
Don't eat
you.
paint.
How much do you have to have in your body to kill you? That's my thing.
Well, your body holds what? 6 pints
Water?
of blood? 6 pints
It
of blood.
has
You're not supposed to get, I think
a
if
lot
you
of
lose
water.
something like 4, it ends up being, you're just watching Edwin, that's fine.
Okay. What are you saying?
Oh, I was asking him if he was doing art along with
No,
us or
about the
just
paint
watching.
so we use.
Oh. It's a very, very sciencey concept to get the pigment to stick right and have the right pigment load. and-
No, about how much blood you need to like
Oh, the
freaking
blood.
live.
I think you have 6 pints of blood total in your body, and I think you can lose 2 and be okay. But I think if you lose like 4, it's a big
Half your
problem.
blood is very dangerous.
Correct.
90% water or 100?
70.
70. There we go.
70 something. Yummy indeed.
What
All
did you say?
right. Oh, he was talking about the flowers. I feel like my flowers are a little too dark. I want them to be a little bit brighter. So I'm going to pull over another color to add some brighter flowers. I'm out of my pretty pink that I like. But I do have
Oops.
a deep violet, which will still be kind of dark, but it's kind of a different
They're
color.
smelly too. I am sensitive to smell, as you guys can notice. My
Yes.
nose is really sensitive, and so is my ears. So
That comes with the autism, right?
and straw as well.
All right. So I've got some bright orange. I've
think
got
so.
blue. I've got. I don't want to use that right now.
We have red. Ah,
Maybe I'll just leave that with the purple, actually. We'll leave the sky a little darker, and that'll be fine.
slam that down.
Mm-hmm. So. And these
It's
can maybe
very
be-
smelly. I wish paint didn't smell. It's like blood. If you cut someone, you can smell it. If it's like a large amount of blood.
Is that so?
I've been watching too many horror movies.
Edwin wishes he had pizza. All right.
Okay, how'd you turn to pizza from painting in blood?
Oh, because he's still talking about food.
Oh.
Food, glorious food. So I feel like I don't have quite enough like stems and that kind of stuff going on. So I'm
Look, I
gonna,
have too much food in my dad's house.
put
Well, they have
some
too
of
much.
this lovely phthalo green in here, and we are
I'm gonna put this
painting.
to dry and then I'll paint again.
flowers. So I'm going to kind of talk now about why we're painting flowers. Why are we painting a bouquet of flowers, right? So something I want you to think about if you're deciding to join in, or if you're not doing the art, just think about it. If you were painting a thing of flowers, a bouquet of flowers, would it be for you or would it be for somebody else?
So it'd be
Would your bouquet of flowers, is it for you or is it for somebody else, Wendy?
Mine.
Your flowers.
for me.
For you. Great. My flowers,
Or my friends, if they want one.
yes. My flowers are for somebody else. I
For
decided.
who?
I don't know. I just decided that they're not for me, they're for somebody else. The next question
Some
on here
mysterious person. Did you make
is,
that?
huh?
Some mysterious person.
Some mysterious person. Might be a friend, might be somebody that needs them, right? But I don't feel like these flowers are for me. I feel like they're for somebody else.
Mhm.
Now, is it a simple bouquet of flowers where it only has 1 or 2 flowers, or is it lots of flowers? You can see mine has lots of flowers.
Mine
So-
has a simple amount. of
Yours is
flowers.
only gonna have a couple you've already decided. Okay. And the other thing it's got on here, number 3, how does this bouquet of flowers, how does it reflect your feelings?
Make
Is it-
me darkness. more like
Does it
it's
show
like
what you're
darkness.
thinking? Does it make it, if it's for somebody else, does it make you happy that it's for somebody else, that you're giving them
It's for
something that
me,
could make
so
them
it's
smile?
like an emotion flower. So the emotion flower is right now in a lot of depression and anger and wants to kill someone. So yeah.
All right. So how are the flowers helping or reflecting your feelings? Okay.
And then the middle part of them are going to be blue for sadness.
All
One
right.
for red for actually the petals are for anger. And the other part is joy.
So you got some joy in with your sadness. That's pretty good. Now, if the flowers are for you, do you deserve the flowers?
Mhm.
Good, good. I think everybody deserves flowers that wants flowers, right?
I mean, if you made it, you might want to keep it unless someone else wants it and you want to give it away.
This is just a mental exercise, right? So this is just something to think about.
It's very quiet in here.
That's all right.
Never
Like-
relaxed.
Now, how can flowers brighten your mood? Do flowers brighten your mood? Do they make you feel happy? Wendy was talking about
Now,
how there was a happy color in your flowers that was joy, right? So they can help brighten your day. Like if somebody gives me a flower or just gives me something because they were thinking of me, it makes me happy.
excuse
And
me, I'm not a light bringer, so I can't feel joy.
the last question on here regarding this is, do you do nice things for yourself? You know, remember, our theme is we're talking about self-care. And so one of those self-care things is talking about doing nice things for yourself. So what sorts of nice things can you do for yourself?
The drawing itself.
You know, make sure that you're taking that time to do those nice things for yourself because you're important
I feel like I'm always
And-
rushed.
and you're worth it.
Like at school, you're always rushed.
Yes. So it has to be a time where it's appropriate and you're not rushed.
I feel
right?
like I'm always rushed every day. That's why I don't feel
So-
comfortable.
But these are
Because
just
they don't give you enough time to write.
I
They don't give you enough
understand.
time to watch something
Right.
or to do something. So school's very stupid.
So
Well, especially for me.
mine is done. Wendy has said she was going to eat a little bit here and she's waiting for her background to dry before she does more. But that's what I got there. Kind of looks like peacock flowers or something like that, I guess. But that's what I have there.
Put there.
I'll get that. It's probably
The
food.
food.
And so you can begin into your thing and talk to Edwin.
So how do you think of my background for right now? I know it's like red. Right now it's pink. I think red has a bit of pink in it. Still drying. How you doing? That just been removed. I don't know what to do here.
You could paint one flower, you could paint a lot of flowers. You could paint a jar that the flower goes into.
I know. They're gonna be on the ground, but the ground is very far off. So they're in the
Okay.
sky right now.
Okay, so how are you gonna represent that? I'm gonna eat one taco and I'll be back with you.
Well, I'm gonna probably be full after this is done, and my stomach's probably gonna digest and be hungry again 1 second later. That's good. Goody good, 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 good.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you know, I do not like to talk with my mouth full. So it may take some time. This street's gonna be super quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Now with the chopping noises. I need black. I have gray. It doesn't represent black.
That's okay, you can use gray.
That's not representing my color that I need for shadows.
All right, we'll bring this black.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you.
Now you're hungry.
Because we have food everywhere.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
So I'm going to take this one. And I think we'll just have done that one exercise today. That way I can, keep the other exercises in for other weeks. I've got this one I started. The background is kind of a goldish color. And then I've got some light blue drips on here. I have to decide what I want to paint on there now. While Wendy finishes up her flowers.
What?
While Wendy finishes her flowers.
Whatever.
So I know I want some dark blue. So I'm going to go ahead and put some dark blue on here. And I'm really not feeling like using my palette today for some reason. So I'm feeling like I just want to be putting these right onto the canvas. So that's what I'm doing.
That's not my style.
And if you turn your canvas just a little bit, they can see.
I'm not letting them see until I'm
Not
done.
letting them see. Oh, you're gonna draw, Edwin. Thank you.
All right. Have fun with that.
All right, so I'm just gonna take.
I wonder if you practice drawing though. I mean, it'd be pretty cool if you did. Like I did when I was little. I was terrible at drawing then. And I played the game Spore, so I expand my mind with monsters.
Expand your mind with monsters on Spore.
And horror movies. I think we watched
Yeah,
a lot of
horror
horror
movies.
movies. And a lot of Miyazaki films.
Oh, Miyazaki is great.
What's that say?
I want to see your painting, Wendy.
Is that done? I only got stems.
She's got stems right now. She's not that far.
See, I have only little stems. They're just lines. They're like toothpicks. They're two separate flowers.
Yeah, she decided to do hers simple.
No, I'm gonna change that to being flowers all together.
All together.
Dang, I can't fix the stupid red over the black. Yeah, see, this is what happens. Whatever. Just use it. I know these are flimsy canvases.
That's because that's a canvas board,
They're flimsy.
which is different than
A huge canvas board cannot fall over unless you knock it over the
well,
purpose.
that's why I paint down like this, but that's just me.
That is
Rayanne
awesome.
said, thanks for being a great friend.
You're welcome. Good silence.
Sorry, I'm making mine kind of look like trees or something like that. I haven't totally decided. I'm kind of digging the bunchy blue stuff up here.
What's your feeling, Mom?
Apparently blue.
No, your actual emotion.
I'm a little sad and overwhelmed and frustrated.
Because someone died.
Yeah.
Overwhelmed by what?
I just got a lot going on.
Oh, so do I. I've got a bunch of things. My dad, freaking stuff online stuff. About Phil and all that.
Yeah, well, you gotta stay out of that drama if it's not good for your mental health, right?
I can't help it, Mom.
I know. Because you are a caring person.
It's like an addicted. It's like a drug. It's like you're addicted to it. You're addicted to that situation. It's like very stressing. When they think you're a spy, yeah, that's progressing. I'm not trying to be the bad person here.
I know. Perfectly fine.
I want to make friends and let people know that I'm a good person, even though they hate me or not.
You are totally a good person.
They don't know me that well, so how are they going to even care?
All
So
right. This one I gotta let this layer dry because I got it awfully wet on there.
like they
But-
never actually sit down and talk.
Got the
to
beginning
me.
of some funky trees.
They haven't listened to me, so
Okay.
what's the point?
Don't sweat toxic people. So here's another starting one I have. And I'm thinking that this one,
Right now, what does this look like to you? A bush?
honestly, I think this one is going to go this way.
Mom, what does mine look like to you?
It does kind of look like a bush. Bushes have flowers sometimes.
This is not going to be a bush with green stuff around it.
You can make your flowers any color you want. That's the cool thing about it. Think I'm going to put some bird sand on here. We'll see how this
Hey
goes.
Edwin, how's your drawing going? Oh, what'd you say with a heart?
Oh, that you were a good friend. Oh, thanks for being a great friend. I told you that one.
Okay, what about the last one?
Edwin feels lonely on Steam.
Oh, yeah, that's because I'm not playing VRChat anymore. Sorry.
Because people are rude.
I mean, I just don't want to be near them by accident, and they'll say, "Oh, she's stalking us again." When I'm honestly not. Sometimes I just go into worlds by accident, and I mean, I go into worlds randomly. I go to public worlds to meet new people, and they sometimes go to world as well in public sometimes. But when I accidentally like find them in a server, I don't know what to do in that situation.
Right. And that's going to be super stressful. You don't want to deal with that.
No,
Better to just
let it go.
let it go.
Leave them alone. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave us alone.
I'm not certain what I'm doing here. I'm just feeling like using the fan brush, so I'm doing that.
I do have other games I can play.
Yeah. What other games? Yeah. Do you play? What do you play that's not on Steam that Edwin might be able to join?
And games that are on Steam. He's looking for a
Oh,
something on
on
Steam.
Steam. Okay, so you want something that's on Steam, but
Just
not
Shapes
where all
and
the
Beats.
drama
But that
is.
costs money, like $20.
Yeah.
I
So
think.
let's pick something that costs no money dollars.
I have a lot. I have the No More Room in Hell. I have Left 4 Dead 2.
Okay, Left 4 Dead 2. Wendy plays that one.
I don't know. It's all downstairs, and I can't exactly screenshot it and share it with you.
True story. You get better light up here, so.
I can't exactly take a picture of my phone either because it goes too bright to see.